Hey everyone, the final season of Fire Force is in full swing, and what better fight to cover than Shinra vs Captain Burns. So no more wasting time, and let's get to it. Cue the intro.
Before the eyes of God, the logic of humanity is no more than the whims of ego.
You truly believe that?
If that's your intent, then show the world you can surpass me!
There's no time to rest! Gotta go faster!
Now, I know y'all just want to see their final bout, but I gotta get into the prior fights that led up to this one. So, back in Season 1, Shinra was sent to Company 1 to do some investigating, where he laid eyes on Captain Burns, an old man who happens to have his arms crossed like he is him for a very good reason. After introducing himself, Shinra suggests a sparring match for the captain to get a good feel for the recruits. He also demands that Burns answer any question of his should he send him to the retirement home. Just look at this man twisting his hat thinking this will be light work, and I'm just sitting here like... If you are familiar with anime, you already know about cliché 47 of the anime tropes list, which states that an old man introduced early in the series is said to be one of the strongest characters. Case in point. Master Roshi from OG Dragon Ball, Yamamoto from Bleach, Netero from Hunter x Hunter, King Bradley from Fullmetal Alchemist, etc, etc. So we all know what is about to happen. A few minutes later, Burns is outside mugging Shinra and Arthur with fire coming out his eye, and I would cover the fight with Arthur, but
NANI?!
Yeah, that was pretty bad. Maybe the main MC will have better luck as he connects a flaming kick. Too bad it does no damage. So Shinra charges in with more fiery strikes only to have the same result. This is the equivalent of a father humoring a son in a game of basketball before dog walking him. So, little youngin', would you like to concede or be given the World Star treatment? Concede? I'm not rolling over for an old man walking around like he is auditioning to be an extra in One Piece. Besides, what the hell is World Star? You don't know? Nappy-headed youngin', experience the taste of World Now the whole world knows you got beat up by an old man with only one good eye. Get comfortable with the shame until you get some more. Nappy-headed youngin', out here wasting my time. Get out of here. Shinra is looking pretty down on himself, but as they say, it's all up from here. So right after the main MC fails to rescue his brother, which I've already recapped for you to watch in this video after this one, he gets treated at Company 4 where Captain Burns pays him a visit. This is where Shinra confronts him about him being the same fire soldier who rescued him 12 years ago. You're telling me you didn't go after them or tell anyone else what happened, you ornery old man? Exactly, cause if I did, your uppity ass would have chased them down. And considering what 12 years of training has done for you, once again your elders know what's best, nappy-headed youngin', then how about I come over and shove those words up your ass? Only if you don't mind getting the World Star treatment again, nappy-headed youngin'. Shinra and Captain Burns start trading blows with the main MC using his rapid to land a hit. However, this old man is smirking like,
Ooh, that vintage bitch!
Burns blocks the hit, yet Shinra tries to shrug that off with a follow-up kick, only to get blocked again like an ex that can't handle being turned down. Then Burns tries to go in for a knee, only for Shinra to use it as a springboard to catch some air before sending an ass kick that gets deflected. The main MC really needs to go back to capoeira school, because each of his moves are getting shipped back same day delivery. This makes him try even harder, only to get rejected just as hard as Ice Spice's comeback track. Burns decides that playtime is over and sends Shinra back with a barrier, but he recovers only for the captain to take a page out of Dragon Ball and use a Kai attack to push him back. The captain tells Shinra that the weak can't handle the truth, so if he wants answers then best be prepared to put him in a casket. Just look at this man looking like flame personified. You know he asked his lieutenant to take a picture to flex for the gram. Shinra uses a rapid only to be sent flying just like Jazz, so he stops messing around and charges in full force, finally breaking through the barrier and clashing with Burns. This exchange convinces him that the main MC has improved somewhat. Fine, then I won't give you the World Star treatment this time. Burns agrees to tell Shinra the truth, but if you are watching, you already know how it goes, so let's just skip straight to Season 3 for the fight y'all have been waiting for. Shinra and Joker make their way to free Katanobi after he was arrested on BS charges. However, they find a certain someone engaging in the timeless practice of ore farming. Why are you standing with the white-clad old man? Because I have seen the light of God, and not that megachurch garbage. I'm talking the glory of the evangelist, fiery wrath, all-knowing wisdom and all. And Obi is about to become a devotee to the one true God just like me. How can you support a God that will destroy the world? Because destruction and creation go together, nappy-headed youngin'. Besides, what does this world have to offer? AI, a pointless gender war, tech billionaires, and the worst of all, pricing people out of trading cards and concerts. A world that would force people to break the bank to enjoy hobbies deserves to burn, burn, burn it to the ground. Shinra isn't trying to hear any more from this religious fanatic, so he launches a kick which only makes Burns have more motion before being told to sit down, be humble. Joker attempts to jump Burns, but he dodges it, so they both decide to trade hands. Just look at the main MC trying to cut in, only to get blocked. He is left gazing upon Burns as the captain thinks to himself,
Serious?
before generating a flame pillar sending them flying. Those two can only help but witness the captain's ore farming on display as he powers up through the different stages of the ability Voltage Nova. No, seriously, Shinra really thinks he can pull a Talk no Jutsu while this man is powering up, but obviously he goes back to throwing hands once he sees the insect trying to bite down on Obi. Yet this boy receives a mighty gut punch. Now he is forced to watch as his dear captain is,
Is this nigga serious?
I can't believe this is a thing, but apparently Captain Obi's muscles are so rock hard that the bug can't break through while he is flexing?
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Seriously, this man is ore farming for his life, and while the fangirls may be foaming at the mouth, we ain't interested in that. Realizing that his captain only has so much time left, Shinra goes charging in while Joker plays support role with a hand of flaming cards. Burns is pushed back by the technique but still acts unfazed, so that's where the main MC comes from the top rope for an axe kick that doesn't scratch him yet forces a stage change. Shinra rushes in only to get blocked not once but twice. Then he does whatever this is, but the captain looks at him like,
that shit is fucking trash, dog.
So the MC flies up trying to cover up that embarrassment with another flying kick. However, Burns eats it like a round of IHOP, then retaliates with a punch, and Shinra thinks he dodges it only to get elbowed to the back of the edge of the stage. The main MC makes a quick costume change, which doesn't give him any style points if I'm being honest, while this old man still looks as cold as ever. We get a quick flashback explaining how Captain Burns became such a devout follower of God that is too entrenched to shift his way of thinking. Sounds like he would be a perfect follower for the flying spaghetti monster. Anyway, Shinra manifests some flames, which is a classic trapping of ore farming because that may look cool, but it does nothing to avoid the simple counter. The main MC tries flying around like playing pinball to no avail, then after some theatrical breakdancing soars into the air for a high jump kick, but Burns is not phased and gives him another mean blow to the gut. Just look at this moment with his pupils disappearing. You know that man's health bar is in freefall, but he gets back to unleash his Corona technique. However, this fanatic is like, get your paws up, nigga! He treats the attack as a minor inconvenience only to respond with what looks like an air palm. I guess this man took a page from the great airbender himself. Shinra tries kicking to no effect only to be told to get that weak shit out of here. Someone is one hit away from the World Star treatment, nappy-headed youngin'. The main MC responds to this disrespect with another corner, but at least this one got rid of the coat and left a hole in his chest, so I guess we can call that progress. This forces Burns to respond by twirling him like a ballerina before tossing him away like trash. Here we go again with that theatrical breakdancing, only for the captain to send him flying with a message saying,
you are a loser. Simple. Accept it. Move on.
He's right, you know, this ain't interpretive dance and you aren't surrounded by a b-boy crew. Shut your ass up, Joker. If you ain't gonna back me up, then at least hype me up like a good cheerleader. Shinra goes in launching a series of kicks ripped straight out of Captain Falcon's playbook, then tries to launch another one. Burns had to shut that cockiness down with a devastating left hook, but just like a Marvel vs. Capcom player, he doesn't let him hit the ground and proceeds to wail on him for a combo attack. Clearly the main MC's health bar is blinking red, but as we know per Anime Trope 5, that's when the plot armor starts taking effect. Shinra gives Burns two bare feet straight to the face like he is a dirty mat, then treats him like a trampoline only to get sent flying into the air. He hits the midair recovery and tries for a double knee drop, but since this man is not Robin, of course the attack gets blocked. Shinra gets some distance as he seems to be hitting the brink of death, but that's when Benimaru's training starts getting put to use as he generates blue flames. The flames are so intense this forces Burns to enter the fourth stage of Voltage Nova. The main MC goes flying in with a falcon kick while Burns plays defense. These two clash for a good second until he finally breaks through with a blow that may just decide the battle. This forces the captain to activate the final stage of Voltage Nova, which turns him into a freaking lion that causes Shinra to be on the back end as he is barely holding on. But with the power of plot, or should I say Grace and Kizuna, the main MC pushes forward. Refusing to be sent to the retirement home, Captain Burns tries for one final attack. However, at that moment, Shinra unleashes the final blow that causes the fight to turn black and white straight out of an edit.
Why do you have so much power? I got an organ!
Clearly on MT, the main MC is in disbelief as this old man seems to be standing. Or perhaps not? Yeah, that's right, Burns finally concedes to him. It looks like things are about to turn out pretty Oh, great heavens! I can't believe this. A doppelganger emerged and gives Burns the Krillin treatment. Not having anything left, Shinra is forced to retreat to a Joker. This leaves Captain Burns doing the one thing he knows how to do since childhood, praise, except he knows this one will be answered in time. Man, this is one of the best fights in the anime. I can't wait to see how the rest of the series is going to turn out. But until then, y'all already know to hit that like and subscribe button if you enjoyed the video. You can follow me on Blue Sky, Instagram, and TikTok. Try not to have your head up your ass about your beliefs, and take care.